What's up, everybody? How you guys doing? A little hello. YDBT Daily. Shit, I forgot to put YDBT Daily in the thing, but it doesn't matter. Today, guys, I have a very special show, but I'll wait a little bit until we have a lot of people on. Maybe I'll wait about 10 minutes or so. It's a 1 hour show, the YDBT Dailies, but I wanted to wait to have a lot of people on so that they can see what I am about to show you guys. Now, what I'm about to show you guys, imagine you were the first person to spot Bo Jackson running, hitting, throwing. Like that scout was like, whoa, this guy's amazing. And then maybe you saw Randy Johnson pitch in high school and you're like, this guy's tall, he's lanky, he throws 100 miles an hour. I'm in. And then maybe you saw Michael Jordan play in high school and you were the scout or the recruiter and you're like, this guy needs to play for the North Carolina, I think the Tar Heels, right? I think I feel exactly like him. I think I feel exactly like those scouts where you spot a talent way before you know the general public will have their fill. This guy is going to revolutionize grassroots builds. He's going to pretty much take over the whole world when it comes to car building. I think Elon Musk, Carroll Shelby, Steve Saleen, and Jack Roush don't have shit on this guy. This guy's amazing. I'd like to introduce you to the guy. He's, in Peasant Chat, I was doubting him, thinking that he didn't know shit. But after going to his YouTube page, it's special, guy. It's pretty special. So I'd like to make sure that this gentleman takes advantage of this rep, takes it. It's an alley-oop. I'm Steph Curry. I'm going, whoop, and he better be behind me. Dunk that shit with the rep he's going to get compared to what he's got going on now to his channel. But before we get to it, we're going to say hi to the people here. How you guys doing? We'll talk to the men that made it to the chat first. Bill Morrison, first one in. Dustin's Customs. Derek Triplet, Wesley Stewart, Eliza's S550, Giance 50, Clean 93 GT, Fresh Pasteles, JD Swag, good evening, the mod, one of the mods, D-Rock Fox, Agent Orange, we got Franco Oliveira, Brian C, Cluster BM, Mike Schmidt, played for the Phillies, Jose Gonzalez, Matt 11 GT, Gallo Bravo, Franklin Smith, already got him, John Cena, can't see him, Andrew Martin, 508 Josh, Cuban, Coyote with the starter fluid hack. Hey, man, it's better than flooding your fucking shit to get your car to start, brother. Miguel Mejia. We got Mike Rasovic, Clip Clop the Horse. We got Craig Sonoski. We got All Things Boost, SD 2013 T. Trevor Griffin, the Hot Sauce, GT350, doing burnouts and parades. Ray, Coca-Cola with the Gen 3 TVS. My condolences. Rest in peace with that piece of shit you got going on. Piece of shit checking in. Got fired today. Oh, damn. Josh Walker, sorry to hear that. Fast Zippo, ZL1, the cowboy shirt. What cowboy shirt? This is a Dixon shirt, motherfucker. I don't know what that means, honestly. I just didn't want to wear another shirt on that looked a little off-putting, in my opinion. It was just showing too much chest and too much arms, and I don't want to make you guys feel insecure. You know what I'm saying? Okay, guys. Someone says, fuck peasants. Nice shirt. Looking sharp. YouTube says, nice shirt. Fast Zippo ZL1 was like, oh, you look like a cowboy. Motherfucker, this is a nice shirt. It feels good. It's nice, and you don't tuck these bitches in. It's a nice look. Ha, I'm smoking, motherfuckers. Cops gave me okay to do that, Alex. Nice. Dennis the Speed Menace, Mega Lucio, Angel Jovel, Agent Orange. All right, guys. Today is going to be the world premiere of this guy, his vision, the artistry. It's avant-garde, so maybe you're going to look at it and go, wow, that's a piece of shit. But understand, guys, he's at a different level of building. Okay, he's not just putting wood screws on body kits. He's at another level, and I want to make sure that I introduce you guys to the next up-and-coming car builder. And I want to make sure I pronounce his name properly. It's Teruviate. Brian, I think, Teruviate. Guys, sit back, turn your volume up. I'll be pausing it periodically to comment. Turn your volume up and get a gander at the next Billy Badass 2-valve about to hit the streets. Let's go.
What's up, everybody? This will be my first YouTube video. My vehicle is a 2002 Ford Mustang V6. 1.6 turbo, 2.0 turbo, 2.0 turbo. It's a 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 2.0 turbo I'm doing an engine swap, racing interior, slicks, front and back. You know, I want to make this a track car, and either running the SCCA or NASA, probably ST1. It's a work in progress. I had it a few months.
Yes, it's a work in progress because, you know, I'll just let him explain. I want
to try something custom on the hood. Painted it myself. I know it's not a fantastic job. I'm still in the creative process right now.
Creative process. Guys, that's very important. Let me just go back to me so I don't get copyrighted, so it's fair use. The creative process really... the creative process... The creative process is really important, okay? You got to try stuff, you know? Rome wasn't built in a day. Let's go.
Right now, trying to think of something. Kind of getting an idea, you know? Own livery, I guess you could say. All right, I'm gonna go over my build with you guys. It's a 2002 Ford Mustang with the T5.
There you go. Just so you guys are aware, again, I have to interrupt once in a while so I don't get copyrighted. It's a T5.
I've had the car about 4 months now, and second synchro on the T5 is trash. I need a refresh, and I think I'm gonna change my fifth gear too. All right, so my future plans for this build is I want to go road racing with it.
Okay, okay, again, just sorry for the interruption. This is his plans for the build. I want to make sure you guys really take a listen. Take a listen.
I don't want to move up sort of high. And so what I've done for it so far is I have a fully blown built pushrod 302 Windsor that I'm building for this vehicle. It's going to be all motor, 352 cubic inches, and it's going to have some really good parts on it.
Okay, I hope you guys didn't miss that. Take a real good listen as to what the motor's going to be. Real good listen.
Windsor that I'm building for this vehicle.
Hold on.
Done for it so far is I have a fully blown built pushrod 302.
Fully blown built. Again, fully blown built. Fully blown built pushrod 302. Fully blown built pushrod 302. Then he says,
Windsor that I'm building for this vehicle. It's going to be all motor.
Oh, it's going to be all motor? Guys, he's at another level. He's at another level. He is building a blown, built pushrod 302 that it's going to be all motor. This is revolutionary. Revolutionary.
352 cubic inches, and it's going to have some really good parts on it. And I'm probably going to try pushing for maybe like 470 at the wheels. So highlights of it: 302 roller block,
okay.
Factory line.
Factory line.
Victor Jr. intake, Victor Jr. cylinder heads,
right?
Equal length headers.
Yep.
Aluminum flywheel. Fuel injected.
Oh, so that's about 280 horsepower. Just didn't want to burst his bubble. He's in the creative process. He really mentioned about 280 horsepower's worth of shit.
And I'm using a coil per cylinder LS ignition off of an Explorer for it also, so I got that.
An LS coil ignition off of an Explorer? Hey guys, did Explorers come with LS coils? I mean, I could be wrong. But I don't know that Explorers came with LS coils. Guys, let me know in the chat if Explorers came with LS coils quick.
I'm also debating on if I should run an F303, which I have right now.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Or
B-cam, bro.
Choosing something with some higher RPMs. I don't know. I'm trying to save some money right now. I could use it. But in all honesty, it should be a stout build.
Yeah.
Out of all the parts that I have, I don't have the ignition system yet. And so I'm building the whole thing from scratch.
Right.
I don't want it sitting in my garage. I'll put it together when it's ready. Whole thing done. And then I got to change the fifth gear on my transmission to, I don't like the 0.62. It's too low. I also really want to tighten up the suspension. It's the whole car is almost bone stock. Stock replacement parts. It's a lot of crap. But we want sway bars, specifically a rear one, and springs for right now. I already bought rear wheels and
just the rear.
I just need some tires for them. So overall, I really like how I'm building this thing.
Yeah.
Still not done. I can't wait to get a cage and a seat too. So if y'all can hit like and subscribe, maybe
Yes.
even the notification button,
Yes.
I will continue to put out videos and try to get better at my production quality also.
There you go. All right.
It's just my phone, no camera, no microphone, nothing. So I'm gonna get better at it and
We hope
make some
so.
more stuff in the future.
Beautiful. The smile at the end, though. Okay, guys. So let's be serious here. He's either a master troll, I'm saying PhD level troll, or he's dead serious. But it's not over. By the way, guys, I really need you guys to do not, I please do not go on his channel and fuck with him, right? Let him watch his channel, subscribe, support the gentleman. I am not wanting you guys to go in there and spam him and do some dumb shit. Please, guys, be respectful. But I just want to look. He's got 6 subscribers right now. Guys, let's get that up to about 200. Let's get his 6 subscribers to about 300. It'll be 200 times the subscribers he has now. But guys, it's not over. He then did some custom fab work on his car. Let's check out the custom fab work.
What's up, everybody? My name is Barrett Truviate.
Truviate.
And I do videos on modifying my car, either doing custom stuff or just cleaning the vehicle up. Today I did a swap to a GT style radiator with the external tank from a V6 radiator.
Yep.
I came about doing this not knowing that there was a difference, so I said, screw it, let's do a whole swap. And I'm going to show you what I did and what I bought to accomplish that process. So really, whenever I did this,
first of all, do not put your hand near the microphone on your phone. Rule number 1.
the hardest thing that I came across was actually making the GT hose connect to the V6 water pump. That secondary section right there, I ended up having to custom make an elbow for it to get that done. I just purchased some cheap exhaust piping from O'Reilly's AutoZone.
Now, I don't know of this new parts store that he just mentioned. I've never heard of an O'Reilly's AutoZone. But again, artists have a way of being really crafty and, you know, resourceful. So if anyone knows where this O'Reilly's AutoZone is, put a number 1 in the chat,
Get that
please.
done. I just purchased some cheap exhaust piping from O'Reilly's AutoZone, and I took it to my local exhaust shop, have them cut it at an angle and weld it back together.
Check out the welds.
And then I bought some cheap band clamps, and that was it. It hooked them two together, and it actually went pretty nicely. That being said, since I got those together,
Wait till you see the welds.
Hooked up right then and there, the fan actually does connect to the GT style radiator exactly the same. It just goes right on. So that's also a big plus. GT tank.
Okay,
elbow.
so don't care. Guys, welders in the chat, please step away from your computers. This is going to get ugly real fast. Now, it could be because the parts came from O'Reilly AutoZone, but I'm telling you guys, look at this transition piping he has going on his custom grassroots built, not grassroots bought.
I mean, absolutely nobody seems to sell a 1
What?
3/4 to 1.5 inch elbow at none of the hardware stores, none of them. So, yeah.
Look at that. Stacking dimes, son. Dime Daddy 9000 did that shit. Look at the welds. Look at the welds. What are those? What are those? Oh.
I actually had to make it. I went to my favorite exhaust shop in town, and I had them weld 2 cheap pieces from
Shout out the exhaust shop.
AutoZone, O'Reilly's, whichever, their exhaust pieces. I had them weld this together and make me a 45-degree elbow.
Yeah.
Also to note, this is an old radiator hose.
When he means grassroots, that means grass and roots are coming out of the engine, son.
From where I had my leak at. The old radiator hose to the V6 engine does fit the V8 radiator. So that's another big plus. So in doing my swap,
Yeah, I mean,
actually
custom built. Imagine, I mean, guys, Steve Saleen sent cars out with wood screws on their body kits. There is no issue with this 45-degree transition.
have plenty of space between the belt and that elbow, which took a bit of thinking, but
I really racked my brain to make this happen.
Belt and that elbow, which took a bit of thinking, but I made that happen. And so there's the original T, and then I cut it, and then there's the old V6 radiator hose. Appreciate my car.
Yep.
I'm proud of my vehicle. I've done a lot of work to it myself.
Yep.
And I feel like it's come a long way since whenever I bought it.
Boy, what did it look like when you bought it?
And I'm thinking about buying a second one to do for the street. Now,
Why? You sound exactly like women right now in the chat are losing their minds. Why do you want to buy a second one? That first one is fucking not even done, artist. So why do you want to buy a second one? Let's get back at it.
Anyone that's interested in purchasing one that I both restore and customize myself, I will be selling the second one. Not this one, but the other one. So if you're interested,
in the second one that I'm about to buy. If you're interested in buying the second one I haven't bought or built yet,
message me and I will end up selling the vehicle to you. I'll do every nice factory part that was possible on these vehicles to the second vehicle. And
this is for aerodynamics. Don't get it twisted, guys. This is 100% for aerodynamics. Brian Cassette is like, Alex clowning the mentally handicapped. I have not I said he's the best. And I want his channel. Guys, I'm giving this guy an alley-oop. He doesn't know it, but I'm giving this guy an alley-oop to make money on YouTube.
I will do my very best to produce something that both feels stock and is probably one of the nicest cars you've ever purchased. So if you could, please like and subscribe.
Please
do.
Turn
on the notification button, and I will see you next time.
There you go, guys. So again, we need to get I want him making money on this platform. You guys might think I'm out here being mean, making fun of him. Nope, this is Brian Turviate, the gentleman who on yesterday's chat said he could make 600 to 700 naturally aspirated horsepower on a 2-valve. Now, I think he meant a Windsor, because technically that is a 2-valve, but we found his channel. I got sent this stuff on Instagram, and they're like, oh my God, Alex, you got to see this stuff. And I said, man, I kind of feel for the kid. He seems like a nice guy. I'm not looking to dunk on people, but goddamn it, dude. Back away from the forums, back away from the masking tape, back away from the rattle can, back away, back away, back away. This is where I tell people a lot of times is get the know-how first before you start doing shit and then making it public on YouTube. But he can parlay this into an actual money-making venture. That's right, Brian Turviate. You can absolutely make this into a money-making venture if you keep that up. That exact shit you're doing, keep it up. If you're a master troll, keep it going. If this is actually how you build cars, keep it going. YouTube will make you a millionaire. I guarantee it. So guys, like, subscribe his channel. Make sure do not go in there. I repeat, do not go in there dunking on the fucking dude. Don't be dissing the dude. But words of encouragement, maybe steer him in the right direction. But goddamn it. My inbox was full of his videos this morning. All right, guys, let's say hi to the guys here. We'll talk some shit. What do you think about the grassroots builder, Mr. Turviate, the new up-and-coming badass builder that's out there? Yeah, I mean, look, if he's trolling, he's a master troll. You know what I'm saying? All right, guys, we got viewer activity. Let's go. 331 people watching right now. Excellent. Alex, is this the same dude from the other day that was wanting to sell some home-built vehicles at the dealerships like Shelby? Yes, Troy Johnson. That is exactly the gentleman who was on the chat yesterday. And I thought something was a little off. I'm like, man, is this homeboy okay? Is he a little off? But after watching his channel, I pretty much verified he's a little off. But he can make that work for him on this platform. He can make that work for him on this platform if he plays his cards right. So I said, let me put him on. Let him get a bunch of subscribers and followers. Let him get a bunch of watch time. Monetize his channel. Imagine if he parlays that into a 1 million sub channel and decimates my shit. Could you imagine? He said 600 horsepower ain't shit for the 2-valve the other day, says Miguel Lucio. And I think that's all we got for paid chats. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's get back to the bottom and talk shit with the people. Someone said, this dude brought it on himself yesterday, says Mike Rasovic. Alex, how about you subscribe to him so you can get the videos like this all throughout your feed? I don't think I can do that. I really don't want, no offense. He seems like a nice kid. You know what I watch on YouTube, guys? Relaxing videos, ASMR, massages, chiropractic adjustments. I do not watch other car channels because I just want to kill myself when I want to watch car channels. It's unbelievable. So what is going on here? Oh my God. Why do people decide to text me like the moment I get out of work? When I'm working, that's when you should text me. After 4:30, don't text me. Thank you very much. Are those Texas plates Fernando Perez? Abso-freaking-lutely. For Alex punching down. 0708 YouTube tier content in 2021. Texas, hey, Texas checking in, bro. Texas checking in. How much did he pay for you to say that? No, he didn't pay me. Guys, look. This in the woke cancel culture that we live in right now, people could think I'm actually making fun of the dude. I'm actually highlighting his channel and I want him to do well. You guys just had to see that though. It was great must watch TV. I'm afraid to watch. I don't want to see the car laying on top of him being dead. No, you think he's going to film that and then produce it and then put it out there? I died under the 2-valve. So what did we learn with the gentleman? We learned that whoever he took that transition piping to, the shop that welded it, is probably the worst muffler shop in the history of muffler shops. Second, there is such thing as a fully blown and built all motor 352, not a 351, 352. Why? Because 352 is one more than 351. You wanted to get Super Victor Jr. heads and intake and an F-cam out of all things. With a T5 that he wants to change the 5th gear ratio in because, in his words, it's too low. Don't have kids with a woman in the danger zone. You'll end up with grassroots build. Ese nene va a salir retardado. TDC, guys know what I'm talking about. Whistling Diesel's brother answers Savage 50. What's up, Alex? Checking in with the likes, says Native Shift. EG Performer says, damn, he lives in Texas. I'm going to have to give him a visit. Says Alfredo Diaz says, or Life of OD. I remember I would just do weird, cheap junkyard parts bin mods, Hondas a couple years ago before he left YouTube to chase Bitcoin and become a millionaire. He don't tune garbage. Dude has 57 views. Alex doing him a favor. Where's my grassroots homies at? Guys, that's what I mean. Like, we get people on the chat that have big dreams. And you know what, guys? I think my brother was one of those guys. Because when I see that kid, I actually see my brother. My brother's a good guy. He's actually pretty smart. He's pretty mechanically inclined. But his dreams are just so grandiose that I'm like, Carl, dude, what are you doing? You're just over. He had a Mazda Speed 3. Guys. My brother had a Mazda Speed. Oh, no, sorry. Not a Mazda Speed 3. Worse. A Mazda Protege 5. Little wagon, cool little car. Little econo box, right? He's like, oh, I'm going to keep it and make it all-wheel drive and turbo. And I went, how are you going to do that? Don't you worry about it. I'll figure it out. And I'm like, how are you going to make a Mazda Protege 5 all-wheel drive and turbo? Like, where are you getting the drivetrain? Where are you doing the fab work? Where are you getting the turbo? How are you going to tune it? What platform currently has a similar all-wheel drive setup that fits in that chassis? Oh, you're just a fucking hater. And I'm like, no, I'm a realist. I need to know, like, you're just saying things and expecting me to go, whoa. Like, I guarantee there's guys at the meet, guys. You go to Wolfie's, you go to Dick's, you go to Home Depot meet, you go to Lowe's meet. And there's always a guy go, man, I love this car. I can't wait to put an all-wheel drive turbo in it. And it's a Mustang. You're like, all-wheel drive turbo. Yeah, I'm going to put an all-wheel drive. I'm going to make an all-wheel drive turbo hybrid. How you going to do that? I don't know. I'll just figure it out. They just say shit. People just say stuff. And the guys that don't know go, oh, man, that would be so sick. And I just want to fucking hang myself when those conversations are happening. Ray says, "Sup, Alex? Read your comments after the video airs, so I could use some advice." Got it. A 351 with 300,000 miles probably is a 352 by that point. Says Mustang Lifestyles. Look at Mustang Lifestyles with the witty jokes, with the over, the honing, the 300,000 mile hone job the rings give the car, making it a 352. Wow. Don't forget the LS Expedition. Right. He said, "I'm gonna get some LX coils from the Explorer." I'm like, did he just say LS coils from the Explorer? So O'Reilly's AutoZone, a 352, the weld job of all weld jobs, and LS coils out of an Explorer. He has to be a master troll. Has to be a master troll. Poor kid, I want to help, or at least someone please teach this man the way. See, the energy he came with last time was a little high power. He came in a little too high power, and you have to say, "Dude, I love you, but the shit you're saying doesn't really make any sense. Like, your shit you're saying doesn't make sense." So we had to roast him a little bit yesterday. And then I got put onto his channel, and I'm like, I'm not going to roast him. I'm just going to show you where that kid is at. Because for a while, I'm like, let me look this kid up. Let me see what his deal is. Then I stopped looking. Everyone else found him and go, this is the kid that said he has built 3 or 4 one-off grassroots built cars, and that's the grassroots built car. So that's the thing, guys. On this chat, you can be whatever you want to be until someone has receipts and they go, "Yeah, no, you need to look down when you talk to me, bro." The Grassroots Builder would be a great name for his channel. That would be a great name. You could change the name of the channel if you want. Just added factory active exhaust to my AT&T this weekend, and it's an awesome first mod. Headers, FFE are on order. Grassroots, hashtag Grassroots. Grassroots built, not Grassroots bought, said something 81. Just booked my week at Palm Beach Shores. Gonna have a damn good time. Thanks for the recommendation, man. Good for you. You can have a good time, brother. Oye, Alex, lucen los cuadros? ¿Te lucen los cuadros? What does that mean? Te lucen los cuadros. What does that mean? Claudia Perez Quiroga says, "Oye, Ale, te lucen los cuadros." I don't know what that means. I think she means she likes the little square shapes in my thing. Thank you very much. I don't know who that is, but thank you very much. Sounds familiar, though. Is Mr. 7.5-inch Pistons video his brother? That's what I said. He gave me Intaker 7.5-inch Pistons, man. I gotta lower the compression. Because the 7.5-inch Pistons. I'm like, oof, coño. Sean Matt says, "What's up, Alex? Thoughts on Suncoast transmissions? New 10R80 proprietary launch control box. I started a PRI the week. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. A launch control box? Isn't that done with your foot? What's the difference between that and a trans brake? Sounds like a trans brake to me. Or your foot. You sit down when you pee. Be what you want to be, Barbie girl. What it took to make a Mustang all-wheel drive and a twin turbo, a team of engineers, basically all the money engineered chassis, one-off suspension, and to accommodate all-wheel drive and a Roush engine. Kresinowski. That's what I mean. When people just say things, I know what it takes. You guys know what it takes. You guys are very smart in the chat. So when someone in the meet says, "I want to make this thing all-wheel drive turbo hybrid," and you're like, so you have millions of dollars and a team of engineers and an R&D station and a custom chassis? Oh, no. I got my boy who with a welder and a torch and a cutoff wheel. You want one cutoff wheel and 4.5-inch grinders and a sawzall. I'm like, oh, coño, what's he talking about, babe? Shit. My car is a shade tree hack job. Can I start a YouTube channel? Apparently, you can. He said Mustang Lifestyle's nephew. Anything is possible with a welder and lots of time and money. Fast Zippo ZL1. Nope. Sorry. Lots of time and money and a welder. You think you can build an all-wheel drive Mustang with a... Stop it. Stop it. You need engineers, bro. There's an all-wheel drive Fox body, all-wheel drive Cutlass out there. Probably using truck parts. Alex talked me into it. Really thinking about throwing 410s in the GT500. I race more 8th mile than anything. Should I just do it? Yes, sir. With a TR6060 or a T56, 410s are your huckleberry, son. You're not gonna regret it. Going dual overhead cam brakes, powered lawnmower with booze. Alex, I need your dating advice, man. Urgent one. Mohammed SVT 500. Are you the guy that was in like Qatar? You literally lived in like a village? I don't know. Maybe not. Sean Matt says, not a trans brake. Look it up on their website. No. Tell me what it is. I need to know exactly what it is because me, Alejandro Flores, putting it on my channel, giving them shine, lets people think that I am co-signing on this stuff. And if it is a complete pile of trash, I'm not going to make it happen. I'm not going to promote any parts on this shit that I don't think are decent or whatever. If I think it's absolute hot garbage, you will not even hear about it on my channel. If I think it's decent and neat, I'll talk about it on the channel. That's how it works on this channel, guys. You want any parts highlighted or sponsorship, you got to pay it, brother. None of this free shit. Alex, did you think dreaming big is necessary for people like Elon Musk or Christian von Koenigsegg? Misspelled that. David Reynolds. You're thinking this kid is Elon Musk? Is that what you just said? Did you just liken Turviate to Musk? I hope if he makes it, good for him. I want him to make it. But yesterday on the chat, I got into it with him and I'm like, wait a minute, what? Then we looked up who I'm dealing with, and now you know I'm never going to get into it with him ever again, obviously, for obvious reasons. I need the name of the intaker he's got on his 600 horsepower N8 2-valve. Almost crashed my semi-truck, crying so hard at the last upload, laughing my ass off. To his credit, he did make me look up and learn what Horween leather is. There you go. I think he just has the magazine and he's like, let me just say Horween leather. Let me just say 500 horsepower, 700 horsepower, 2-valve. Let me just say all those key points. And I'm like, custom bodywork. Did you see the custom bodywork? Can I pet that dog? I mean, the custom bodywork was pretty wild. Let me see. What did I say here? Custom mod. I think he has one of himself, of him like chopping the hood off of his car, meaning fucking with he literally said it's a livery, meaning some kind of livery. And I was like, does he know what livery means? Oh, he's got 11 subscribers. That's right. Get them likes up. Toe strap install got my racing rear springs in. Let's watch that one together because.
What's up, everybody? My name is Barrett Turviate.
Barrett.
I make videos about
Barrett Turviate.
My cars, and if you like what you see, please like and subscribe, and maybe even click the notification button. So it's
good for him. He got better software. You see, he's already growing up. He's got better software. He's got full screen. Nice stuff.
Today, I have some toe straps laying around that I used as door handles for my vehicle before.
Toe straps that he used as, did I hear that right? Toe straps that he used as door handles?
Notification button. So today, I have some toe straps laying around that I used as door handles for my old vehicle before I sold it, and now I actually want to install it on my car.
I'm telling you, man, if Elon Musk started like that, God bless him. God bless him. I think Elon Musk sold PayPal for $1 bazillion to eBay. That's how he got started. Oof. My God, I gotta get a restream, and I gotta have him live one of these days. Almost crashed my, already got that. Got it. Mohammed SVT, the RGA Chase. Elon Musk, and it's gone. Elon Musk is on a different part of the spectrum. 11-month anniversary, Madi50, 11-month anniversary. Nice for you to make it. One more month until you're pregnant, man. Emoji. Suncoast has basically made a plug-and-play trans brake for $800. That's all you needed to say. So we don't know shit about it. There you go. Foot brake. What's a foot brake? Foot brake, trans brake? Guys, what's a foot brake? Stop it. Please, guys, stop it. Don't let me look it up, because if I have to roast that thing, this dude is rough. Barrett, Garrett, Cleat, and Feet. He probably thinks EcoBoost Mustangs are badass. Weight reduction. Well, this guy's great. He should use them as seatbelts. The Tesla Plaid uses straps for door handles. He's got to be trolling with those glasses. Funny as hell. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking he's a master troll. And if he's a master troll, he's doing a wonderful, wonderful job. If he's not, and he's being dead ass, I really don't know what to say. A while back, you were a PBH and had a Ken Bell car on the dyno with a boost controller. What was the setup worth? Damn, I assume not. Was that setup worth it? I assume not, since it's pretty much unheard of. It was worth it to be able to wastegate extra boost. So you'd wastegate and make 850, and then you shut the wastegate and it made 1100. Problem is, it would go lean because the MAF is seeing the air, but the car isn't. So it would basically look lean or super rich because it's basically creating a massive leak to get rid of the air that's in the supercharger bypass system to basically not make power. So the MAF was kind of funky, but it didn't hurt it. It didn't tune weird. It was just not ideal at the end of the day. New year, baby, says 508 Josh. After I looked at this dude's Instagram page, I knew he was about to get dragged. I'm not dragging the dude. I'm just showing you what we're dealing with when people say that you can do grassroots build and, you know, certain leather and an NA 600 horsepower 2-valve, which we all laughed at. We are watching a villain origin story. Yes, like Mr. Glass. Did you ever watch the movie Mr. Glass? It's very good. This is a villain origin story. Every villain starts this way. Iron Man 3. Iron Man 3. The villain met Tony Stark in an elevator, tried to sell him some of his work, and he basically made fun of him, and that was his origin story. It was very good. How much power could a stock MT82 hold? It could be stock and blow up, or it can make 1,000 and be fine as long as the gears don't fucking explode. Peasant chat yesterday was incredible. Hit the like button and I'll watch the replay later. You'll like this one because the guy that made it awesome is the highlight of this whole chat for the first half hour. That car needs Jesus because of the hell it's going to be put through. There was a part where he zoomed in on the paint on the front of the car, and I absolutely lost my mind. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, he's talking springs. He's talking about putting springs in. Yeah, let me check out this paint job right here. Okay, let's. I'm gonna mute it. Because I don't want to, But yeah, look at that right there. Like, you got to cover your plate, bro. What is this? He must have gone to the beach and the shark just took a chunk out of his head. But the lights are new though. You got to give him props. The lights are new. I really like the fact that he didn't mask the fog light openings and he did this custom one-off non-centered square design pattern here just to break it up a little bit because you don't want it to just flow. You want it to break up. Artists know how to make the lines flow. Oh, well, he keeps zooming in on that shit. Oof. Boy, make it stop. Make it stop. Boy. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Good times. I'm going to check out this Instagram while I'm parked, says Mendoza's Coyote. Barrett's mentor was the dude in blue. Look, remember when the dude in blue, I watched this video way back in the day, when the dude in blue decided to plasti dip his emblems. And then the way he took the masking off is he took a knife, the pointy end, into the paint and tried to peel back the tape that was covering up the stuff that he didn't want to get plasti dipped. And I went, oh, this is way too good. This is unbelievable. It's a good time. What happened here? Did this thing go away? Oh no, 1080p monitor. Did it go away? Oh boy. I think the chat froze. Oh, there we go. I'm back. Apparently this thing froze for a bit. It allows you to set a predetermined RPM, then basically foot brake it and then load the suspension instead of hitting hard like a trans brake. That's my understanding at least. Andrew Baker, isn't that a regular foot brake? Andrew Baker, what's the difference between that and what your car can do right now? So you can basically, with your left foot brake it, and then with your right foot, bring it up to a predetermined RPM, aka where your foot wants it to be. 2100, 2200, 2300. Then you let go of the brake and mash the gas to the floor. Why do I need a device to do that? Because I want to hear the bup, 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 bup sound? Stop it. If that's what that is, stop it. 2021 F-150 5.0 considered Gen 4. The heads are different and has a lot of new upgrades. No idea. It allows you to, already got that. My 2-valve will be mostly 5.0s when built right by me. See there. So he's in the chat, Mr. B. Barrett Turviate. He said his 2-valve will be most 5.0s when it's built right by me. I mean, hey, with a blown 352 all motor, I mean, I would assume it can destroy most 5.0s. Damn, Alex got me in the beginning of the vid. He got me all excited. Cowicepticon. He's been watching too much Drew Peacock. He has to be a troll. Neighborhood and other cars look normal. Trust the process, bitch. Master troll at work. He has to be a master troll. It's very good. It's very good. That is great work. And I gave you a alley-oop and you got to dunk on motherfuckers and keep it up. Do not stop the trolling. It's very good. In the blank space of the middle of the bumper is for Euro plates. My head is starting to hurt. He has to be in Austin. All artists live there. Did I miss anything? Just got off work. Not dry. Someone said, yes, watch it from the start. Bro, I'm not going to buy it. Just letting you know what they said it does. It does what your foot does. You know what I'm saying? It does what your foot does. So I don't, why would I need another electronic piece of equipment to do what my foot does? I hate driver aids. Just get out there and fuck driver aids. I hate driving aids. I think you should just foot brake it like a normal ass person and do your thing. Ladies, this is what happens when you shoot out kids and take them away from their father. The dude's mad scientist. Where's the next vid? He hasn't put new video out since Corona Clan Knockdown. Guys, I think he built the fully blown built 352 all motor car with Victor Jr. heads intake and a F cam for high RPMs. I just watched the first 15 minutes. Dude's definitely deleting his channel tonight. No. He better make money on the channel. I gave him an alley-oop. He better get after it. How's the relationship with his parents, says Mike Rasovic. Gallo 12 or Gallo 24. Scene fits with this dude. Also, Tony Bolton eats corn the long way. The Hot Sauce 350. Sean Matt says you push the accelerator pedal all the way to the floor and hold it there. And as soon as you let off the brake, it disengages and goes wop because your foot is to the floor already. No two-step holds RPM. The dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard. That's what your foot brake does. When you foot brake a car, what do you think it does? When you foot brake a car, what do you think it does? You bring it up. If you floor it, it doesn't matter. And if you time it right, I don't want to have to time it right, guys. It's an automatic. It's very difficult to launch. Stop it with your dumb driver aids. It sounds ridiculous. Just got to the stream. Can you start over? Says Ben. Sure. DK says, it's like a converted dump valve kind of a deal. No, it sounds like it's a really dumb way of foot braking a car with a two-step. That's what it sounds like to me. It sounds retarded. Let's just be honest. It sounds retarded. 352 with 4 cams, says Mini Bike Mad Man. Is it bump in on 280 horsepower? He's been busy building the car, hence no new uploads. Exactly. You cannot rush perfection. So yeah, that's most of the stuff that ended up happening today was just looking at his videos real quick and going, see, 9 times out of 10, and look, I love you guys. There's a lot of you guys in this chat too. There's a lot of Brent, whatever the hell his name is, Turviates in this chat. Most of you guys probably think you know what the fuck you're talking about. Most of you guys probably not. Look, I don't know much. I just happen to know more than most based on the job that I have. But like actual knowledge and hands-on shit, no, I pay motherfuckers to do that. Fuck all that. I just tune them, see what the issues are, see what the more common things are. I can basically outline what your life is going to look like. If you buy a 2020 GT500, I can pretty much sit down in a paragraph, write down what your next 2 years are going to look like. Hell, I can describe it here. You're going to drive for about a couple months and get it tuned like a dumb motherfucker. Then you're going to put a pulley on it. You're going to find free-flowing exhaust from China, and you're going to put them on, and you're going to get it tuned. And then you're going to go boosting, right? And then it's probably going to make, I don't know, it's going to run 10.1, 10.2 on boosting. And then you're going to want to go E85. So what do? You get ID 1050Xs or slightly bigger injector, smaller pulley, and you get after it. Then you realize your IATs are really, really hot in this car. Some idiot convinces you to port the blower and put a bigger lid on it so that the intercooling is better, even though, you know, the pump and the reservoir are pretty much the same size. Forget all that. Then all of a sudden you're $4,000 into a car. And then all of a sudden when you make about, I don't know, 900 to 1,000 rear wheel horsepower on the 85 and you spent about, I don't know, $12,000 to this GT500, the transmission is going to go, fuck you. You can't go any faster. Eat a dick. Unless you make the car way, way lighter and you're going to go, wait a minute. What do you mean lighter? You have to get hood, doors, Lexan. You're like, wait a minute, it's a GT500. Why did I do this? I should have just done this to a Fox body and saved $100,000. I basically just showed you your next 2 years of your life with a 2020 GT500. So either don't do that, build a Fox body to go fast, or do that and say, I'm going to be different. And then look at me 2 years later and tell me what the mods you've done to that car are. And then you're going to get beadlock wheels for some fucking reason. Beadlock wheels. Shit. His shop out of JC Whitney catalog at 30 years old. That car is a diamond in the rough. Hey, Alex, finally caught you. And I've been following you for a while. Really enjoy your show and vids. Thank you, John Horrigan. Blister50 says, Alex, 18 base 10R80 car. Can Lund provide a display boost gauge through a boosted tune? No. What? Display boost gauge? What the? Do you have a, what? You want us to just make a boost gauge? Like, program a boost gauge in your display when you don't have a map sensor in the car? You don't have a map sensor in the car. What? Boost. Stop it. Alex, I'm with you. Not on fearing the gear. 18 GT MT82 with 373s and 28-inch tire. I crossed the stripe at the top of third. Would you consider 456s? Absolutely. 456s, shift that bitch at 8,200 RPMs. You're going to love it if it's a drag car. You got 5th and 6th for overdrives. You'll be fine. Us manual drivers don't have to deal with that foot brake thing. Exactly. I'm just like, I'm over the whole automatic thing. Like, I drove the GT500 the other day. I just don't care anymore. That car's I wanted to run the number that it ran when I first ran it, and then it's got to get out of my life. It's got to get out of my life. Sounds about right. I binge watch Mustang Lifestyles, therefore I know everything about Mustangs. Got it. Give me a shout out too, says SN95 channel. B Turvy, what solder did you use on the exhaust? Imagine everyone talking shit after he pulls out an actual nice car out of nowhere. I hope so. I hope this guy's a master troll, because I'm telling you, based on what I saw, I don't see it happening, but I could be wrong. It's not a two-step. None of that pop, pop, pop bullshit. Just wondered anyone's opinion on it and got it. Gotcha, Sean Matz. Sean Matz, it sounds like you can do what that device does with your actual feet. So I don't think you need it. Alex with the blue plaid shirt. That Rican in blue. It is a very Rican shirt. My team won the Red List shootout in Bakersfield last week in 93 Cobra. Check it out on my channel. Sure. So can you do that with a truck since it reads map? Yes. Yes. A truck can read out boost, but I can't make it read out on the gauge display. That's body control module shit. Nothing I have access to. I hope he gets 100,000 subs so he can fund his builds. I'd love to see what the car what he can rig up. Cowsepticon, probably with the worst worded sentence on the planet. Neck breaking with that 2-valve. Fund, not find. Gotcha, fund. With IMRC delete on an S550, do the distance tables have to be tweaked as well? You know what? You're trying to get tuning help? Ooh, just buy a tune and be a happy guy. If he builds it, will you tune it? I mean, yeah. As long as he doesn't talk shit about us to his friends and then all of a sudden wants to call us and see why we don't tune him, should be good to go. Got no issue with that. If he's not out there in the background talking shit on Lund, we'll tune whoever. But if you're out there talking shit about Lund, we'll pass. No, thank you. Kid could be an Ed Bassmaster character, and foot brake is the left one. B-Turvy Race says, now I'm getting a lot of hate on my channel. Thank you, Alex. Yeah, sure you are. No way you are. No way you're getting it. And it's not me, it's them. Blame them. I literally said on this chat, do not go on this channel and talk shit on them. So yeah, I covered my ass. You could just fucking relax, buddy. Plot twist, he bought a Mustang Lifestyles GT500, gonna give it the real driver, says Jared Wells. Boy. California just banned gas generators starting in 2028. Look, guys, I don't understand why you guys keep complaining about California. Like, California, I couldn't imagine living there as a normal thinking human being. I had to get out of there. Look, I did the biggest mistake of my life is leaving the house. Went to downtown West Palm and it's full of fucking retards. And I'm like, oh, that's why a lot of people don't leave their homes. People just don't know how to act anymore. B Turvy, he specifically asked people to not do that. I'd be glad to help you. I mean, think about it. I said, I hope his channel blows up so that he could keep doing this. I gave him an alley-oop. Now he's like, B2, ignore the haters. Life is too short to worry about those things, says David Reynolds. Haters are going to hate, BT. Don't worry about it. Just dropping a like. EG Performer says, just check this channel. I don't think anyone is hating. I just think he says that just for the sake of saying it. I think it's just a troll. I think he's just a troll, dude. Alex, in the past you said power delivery is good with a Whipple, and then in another video you said you don't like the power delivery. Just asking. I think the power delivery is fine. I think the power delivery of a TVS is more favorable for me. Like, what is wrong with people, man? Why can't I say Whipple power delivery is fine? I prefer TVSs. And people lose their fucking minds. Wait a minute, Alex. Is it good or is it not good? Since when did I become the go-to guy? Look, you give me a fucking Whipple, I'll sell it. Why? Because I don't like that particular power delivery. I like a TVS power delivery. Plain and simple. If I want to go big blower, I hate to even say this, I'd probably do a Kenny Bell. If I was going to do a big blower, big 4.5 fucking toaster, I got a 4.5 Whipple on my shit. That bitch gets hot as fuck. Not cruising, but at what? 200 plus IATs. I'm like, this thing's a toilet. It's got 27 PSI. Guys, the Fairmont Edelbrock at 20 something PSI barely gets to 120. It's just an old design. But if I'm going to go big boy blower, you think I'm going to go to like a 3.8 Whipple? No. And then people say, well, Alex, it's going 4s in NMRA. Right, on a billet block fucking Billy badass 25.3 spec car with a 15-to-1 compression fucking M1 fuel. Of course it's doing that. What the fuck? People are retarded, bro. Cuban Coyote gave me $100 for channel support. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Now you don't have to buy batteries all the time because you were having all those startup issues. B Turvey, just put a sticker on your car that says haters love me. Alex just sent all his sheep at you to make fun of you. Just ignore the man. Maturity is at its finest. SD Irishman, shut the fuck up. SD Irishman, you fucking pussy. Fuck out of here. Alex, I love how he says Alex sent all his sheep at you and he's here. And SD Irishman is here. What a dumbass. What a fucking dumbass. Hey, kid, when you're finished with the V6, I have 1,000 horsepower 350 for your magic next. He's the new live action YOLO. Mustang and motorcycles likes it. Okay, fine. I was literally just confused. Gotcha. Kurt says, opinion on Texas speed headers on an 18 plus. They seem like a good deal for the price. Have you had any issues with them? Look, make sure that they have rear O2s. A lot of these discount headers, guys, there's a reason they're discounted. So make sure you know it has provisions for front and rear O2 sensors. Why is it so cheap? Why are some headers $1,500 and other headers are $800 or $700? If you're going to go, well, I don't care. I'm just going to run it for a couple of years and I don't care. And then all of a sudden you got to do a lot of work to make them fit right. You got to take it to an exhaust shop to weld in some O2 bungs. Guys, just buy the good quality header. Alex, can I make 750 wheel on race gas with Gen 2 Paxton and a 3.6 pulley and a BAP? Yeah. I think so. I think if you remove the elbow and have like a 3.6 pulley with the inlet open to, to the front, meaning it's not sucking it through that little snorkel that they have going on. And 22 degrees, 3.6 pulley. If it's a Gen 3, my car made 720 on pump gas, which is way too high. And I think that's why the Ringland said, bye-bye, see you later. Some of us got to work on Monday, says Nawid Talik. Robert Norwood says, 315 gears with a Pro Charger, what do I need? 315s with a Pro Charger, what do I need? I don't know if it's a manual, it's an auto, Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3. I have no idea. Cuban Coyote says, teaching myself the data log by looking at one you told me that it was bad versus my perfect log that I sent you, going back and forth between them to see the difference. Mainly is going to be your shift points, Cuban. You have a turbo 400 transmission or a 400 transmission. What you want to look at mostly is timing, short-term fuel trims, and RPM. That's the main ones I kind of stare at. The cams are going to be moving where the cams need to be. So, you're not really going to make sense of the cam stuff. I can on my end because I can see what I'm commanding them at. On your end, you're just going to basically look at timing, RPM. I was like, what's that shadow? And it's Tony. Timing, RPM, and short-term fuel trims to make sure that they're within 5% at wide open throttle. Greg, he can't get billet bar stock for the grassroots build. Supply shortage. Alex, Speed Addict 731 has a video of your S550 has a factory gauge. That's why I asked, no biggie. There's also videos of guys saying, we unlocked the trans brake option. No, you didn't. It's a custom program. It's a custom program. There is no factory 10R80 trans brake. It's a custom program. So when everyone's like, let's unlock the 10R80 trans brake feature. Sorry, dude, that is a custom program. It is not factory. Stop it. I feel like Florida is becoming the new California. So many people moving down there. Yeah, it's not going to be good in a little while. In a little while, it's going to get a little stupid because people move down here during the nice weather. And once summer hits, reality starts to set in. Then a hurricane comes through and people go, why the fuck did I move here? But I know for a fact that I'll suffer 4 months of blazing hot weather to have 6 absolutely wonderful 69 to 77 degree days, which is now. I've been busy working on the race car, but just working in silence. Ooh, he's moving in silence, guys. When the time is right, I'll be uploading a walk around of the mods. Cars fully paid off for those asking, not daddy bought money. Oh, I couldn't imagine $2,200 is daddy bought. He literally said the car's paid off. We'll watch the replay. Complex Girl likes driving the truck. Sitting higher makes it easier to drive. See down the roads for those who are shorter in stature, says Pat the One. Get them likes up, boys. Almost 100%. Exactly. If you're going to go look at cams, make sure you look at command versus actual. No, don't do that, Matt. 2011 GT. Please. Shh. Let us do that. Let us do that. Don't have him look at anything. Commanded? What's a commanded at? Then people start looking at Lamsey, thinking that means that's what we're commanding. Dude, don't give this guy bad advice. I love you. I'm just looking at fuel to make sure it's not climbing RPM. Exactly. You're going to look at cams. Got that. You got some weird flashing at the bottom of your door. It's a candle. It's a candle. Late to the show, but wanted to check in and watch the replay afterwards. It's Matt Jones says a candle. Danny Gurley says, after Florida, what's the best next state to live in? Tennessee, probably. Probably Tennessee, and after that, fucking Montana or Alaska, and get the fuck out of here. Because I'm telling you, everything is slowly becoming shit. Because the world is slowly becoming shit. No daddy bought money equals affirm. Enrique Chido says, B Turvy, good man, break the internet with a new car. I think people are being a little facetious. Is that the word? It's probably not used properly. Saw the title, cannot wait to catch the replay after watching yesterday's peasant chat. It is 100% related. It is 100% related to yesterday's peasant chat. Look, yesterday's peasant chat was a good time. Then we got someone in that got so cocky that we're like, dude, what is your deal? Then we found what he's capable of building. And I'm like, oh, this is going to be good. This is going to be good. So I can't wait to see what he has up his sleeve, because he's been moving in silence for one whole year. Daddy didn't buy that car. It's paid for. So this thing must be the wildest, nastiest SEMA car you've ever seen, and I can't wait to see it. A blown built NA 352 with an F cam. Oof. Boy, I got my butthole puckered up hearing all those badass parts. Which car will be out first? The B Turviate GTRR or the Tesla Roadster? Can't wait to see them line up, says Chase. I think the Cybertruck is going to come up before the BT GTRR. The BT GTRR. McDonald's clown money. Someone said, hell yeah, Montana's a shit. Bro, it was epic yesterday, Madman said. Have you considered doing a conspiracy show? Nah, not for a while, because that's something that has to kind of, I don't know, organically grow, right? Every single time I've tried to do something you guys wanted, it's come off really shitty. And then all of a sudden when we parlay or spin something off from this show that is organic, it seems to be better. So you guys are forcing me to do conspiracy shows, and I honestly don't give a shit about conspiracy theories. So you could tell it'd be labored, and I probably won't really give that much thought to it, you know? Dennis the Speed Message says, better break out the wheelie bars. Craig Sinowski says, my biggest issue is there's no work for me in Tennessee, and there's always building shit in Florida, and Daddy DeSantis keeps commissioning more infrastructure for me to work on. Stay in Florida. Just move a little further to the country. Look, eventually Okeechobee is going to become desirable to live in, and they're going to turn that shit-ass town into a gentrified Clematis Junior. Give it about 10 to 15 years. Everything is going west now. Look at Loxahatchee. Loxahatchee was nothing. And all of a sudden it is this super high-end area where they're building $500,000 to $600,000 homes, and they're calling it shit like, I don't know. They're just calling it stupid names. Alton, or whatever the fuck. They're calling them, well, that's up in Jupiter. So guys, if you get down to Florida, you expect to pay big money for houses, especially further away from the water in the southeast section and the southwest section. Alex, what's your favorite Christmas movie? A Christmas Story. A Christmas Story is my absolute favorite Christmas movie. Don't forget, the Blown 352 is going to be NA. Uranus is in Gatorade. We don't need a conspiracy show. That's why we got Dark Docs and the rest of the Dark series. Exactly, guys. Those guys got it covered. That's what they do. I'm just a dumbass that trolls on car motherfuckers and talks some shit. That's all I do. I drove a Tesla over the weekend and fell in love. Would I trade my Shelby for it? No, but if I can eventually afford to own both, I'll have them in a bit. Guys, the Model 3 Performance is really catching my eye. The Model 3 Performance I am staring that motherfucker down. Red with the big 22-inch wheels I think it's got, the charcoal wheels. It looks so freaking good, and I don't need it to be the fastest thing on the block. I just need it to be something that I cannot modify, that I can drive around very cheaply. Just regurgitating what I learned from diagnosis with my busted cam. Gotcha. Phasers, not trying to cause problems. Got it. LXAB says, Alex, I'm going to put my MiG-35 engine and cockpit in my Mustang. They did an episode on the gentrification of South Park. It was Soda Sopa. That was very nice. I didn't realize where Bradenton was. Yeet yeet for sure. Exactly. Bradenton is super yeet yeet. Heading to South Florida on Saturday for 2 weeks. I can't wait until I move there. Deceptive's garage. Stay in the Palm Beach County. You'll love it. What's up, Alex? Is Arturo Morcillo Prima Fascia says, hey, Alex, with the right potential depth fluid shortage, has there been any new updates on the RPM Act and right to repair? No, but there's been some EPA news that I received via email the other day, and I got to read the article and try to talk to you guys about it. And because we're tending to forget that the EPA thing is still a thing, guys. Why do you think I'm doing this so hardcore? Why do you think I'm doing 6, 7 shows a week and 2 channels? Because just in case shit happens, I have something to fall back on until I, get back on my feet. And this channel and the other channel right now can sustain me, my similar lifestyle. But I'm not going to quit any job because I'm making double the money. So life is good. But obviously the taxes are going to be a fucking problem. But if EPA has their way, I'd be out of a job. So I gotta play my cards right. But I'm going to talk about the EPA. And did you hear that Joe Biden wants to talk about the EPA because of the tornadoes that hit in Bowling Green? By the way, my prayers go out to the people that suffered the, catastrophic craziness in Bowling Green, Kentucky. Tornadoes just touched down and fucked everything up in that area, dude. Don't weld your own exhaust. You'll shoot your eye out. What's the next plan for the cars, Alex? Trying to see some draggy action. I'm about to do the race stars on the truck. Tomorrow, I'm going to put the race stars on the truck. I'm going to do it before and after, maybe on the weekend or a certain time. I got to try to put the motor in the white car this weekend with Jake. The red car can go to the track soon. Everything's ready. I was just lining everything up so that I can give you, some video. But now, the only real day I have to video stuff is Saturday. Saturday, maybe Friday night. And if I get with Complex Girl, that's going to be less, but I'm going to try to do my best to get you some video content. Just don't expect it. It shows up when it shows up. But the draggy content will be pretty much all I'll be giving you. Draggy content before and after, just to see how much of a gain I get with the stuff that I have. Love the way the Tesla looks, but very hesitant based on their low reliability rating. Can confirm about Bradenton, says Ben. Sure, I double dog dare you. Alex, trade champ stamp for a Tesla. Thought about it. Absolutely. All right, guys, I'm going to get the fuck out of here. It's 1 minute over. Can't be doing that. Can't be giving you guys anything more than I owe you. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here tomorrow, 8:30 p.m. I'm sorry, 8 o'clock p.m. We're going to do the peasant chat, 8 to 9:30 p.m. Hang out for a little bit. Do 1 hour and a half of just, not peasant chat, sorry, the talking shit. I am so fucked up. My brain is all jumbled after B. Turviate Racing is going to set the world on fire with his BTGTRR. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here tomorrow talking shit, 8 o'clock, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Sorry, goddamn it. 8 p.m. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to talk some shit for an hour and a half. The OG show. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. See you later.